Hi friends, it's Joan at 10 Pentacles Tarot, and today I'm going to review for you the Lunar Nomad Oracle. It says 43 cards to unlock your creativity and awaken your intuition by Shaheen Miro with a foreword by Teresa Reed. So this is kind of a sleeve type box where we have the cards in a separate box and the guidebook. So let's take a look at the box. It's hard cardboard. And it's $26.95 in the U.S. Printed in China. It says www.redwheelweiser.com. So we'll find out more about that. Here's the spine, and it is by Weiser Books, W-E-I-S-E-R. All right, so there's the end. There's the other end, and it says, included inside 43 full-color oracle cards, a 160-page Lunar Nomad guidebook. Rich with layers, colors, and imagery, the Lunar Nomad Oracle deck is designed to speak to the intuitive, creative self. The accompanying book provides in-depth interpretations of the cards to take you on a journey to your lunar side, where wisdom, insight, and your divine spark reside. Shaheen Miro provides instructions for reading the cards in both 3 and 9 card layouts and provides example readings to bring the cards to life for the reader. He also provides suggestions for magical work and affirmations, thus adding deeper ways of working with the deck, taking it far beyond the traditional divination oracles and into something greater, a tool for living consciously. And then we have reviews by Mary Greer, Ruby Warrington, Raven Digitalis, and Carrie Paris. I'm not going to take the time to read those. Okay, so let's slide out. This is what the inside of the box looks like. And we have a separate box for the cards. We'll look at those in a minute. Let's take a look at the guidebook first. So this is a soft cover matte finish book. This is what the front, it says, your guide to unlocking the oracle cards. And here's the back. There's the keyhole. All right, so let's take a look. So praise for the Lunar Nomad Oracle. Again, there's reviews, lots of them. Title page, published in 2018 by Weiser Books, an imprint of the Red Wheel / Weiser LLC. All right, so again, it's 2018, so it's a few years old. Table of contents. Foreword by Teresa Reed, author of the Tarot Coloring Book, Glowing in the Dark, an introduction to the lunar self and solar self, how to use this oracle, layers of symbolism, reading the cards. Sample question, does this career path support my highest good? Okay, cool. It gives you spreads. And then here's part 2, meanings of the oracle cards. Let's see. So for each card, we have a small picture of the card in black and white. We have the title and number of the card, keywords, and then an explanation. So at the end, I'll do a 1-card reading so that you can see how the book is written, to see if you can relate to it. And it looks like about the same amount. This one has about 2.5 pages for each card. Okay, so that goes through all the cards like that. And then we have part 3, how to become a lunar nomad. The oracle as a map for the journey, writing the story of your lunar path, reading the story of 1 card, storytelling with 3 cards, storytelling with 9 cards. Okay, this is very cool. And then they give you an example reading. Tips for making the most of your lunar journey. Enhancing your lunar connection. Cards and magical work. Daily forecast. The cards as affirmations. And let's see. Cards as talismans. Awaken latent potential. Treasure your deck. Cleansing your cards. And here is the author, Shaheen Miro. And he is a spiritual nomad working with people all over the world to help them reclaim their power through intuitive guidance, energy work, art, and self-expression. All right, and here's him a picture of him with his cat. And you can visit him at ShaheenMiroInsights.com. And then there's a note to our reader. Weiser Books. This is a new one on me. Weiser Books, an imprint of Red Wheel / Weiser, publishes books across the entire spectrum of occult, esoteric, speculative, and New Age subjects. Our mission is to publish quality books that will make a difference in people's lives without advocating any one particular path or field of study. We value integrity, originality, and depth of knowledge of our authors. All right, very good. So that's the guidebook. Now, oh, please excuse the coughing. I have, I thought it was my allergies, but I'm thinking I've got a summer cold, which is not cool. Okay, so here are the cards. It comes in this little flip-top box, which, as you can see, I had a problem opening because I've already ripped it. I have flip-top box tend to be my nemesis. All right, so there's the front, there's the side, 43 cards to unlock your creativity and awaken your intuition. And the back looks like that. All right, so we'll look at the cards. And let's first, the thing that first impresses me about these cards is the size. Wow. Wowie kazowie. So I pulled a card out of my Rider-Waite-Smith deck so you can see the difference in the size. But first, let's look at this. So it's big, obviously. It's kind of a satin finish. And this is what the back of the cards look like. So it's not a type of deck that you reverse cards, because you'll obviously be able to tell if they're reversed. I mean, you can. It's up to you. But here is, the funny thing is, the card I randomly pulled from the Rider-Waite-Smith deck is the Sun card. So you can see how much bigger these cards are. Well, almost probably 1.5 inches to maybe 1.75 inches wider, and about 1.25 inches longer, I'd say, maybe 1.5 inches. So they're big cards. I just like the sun contrast between the sun and the moon. Huh. All right, so let's take a look at the cards. So first we have the title page card. Again, 43 cards to unlock your creativity and awaken your intuition. And copyright 2018. Okay, now these remind me of Lenormand cards, or Lenormand. I'm not sure. It's a French word, French name. Obviously, I don't speak French. So, anyway, but this is what these cards remind me of, those cards. And if you'd like some reviews of Lenormand decks, I have a few. Just let me know in the comment section. All right, so card 1 is Rider. Card 2, Clover. Card 3, Ship. I really like these cards. They're really nice collage-like work. House is number 4. Tree is number 5. Clouds is number 6. Snake is number 7. Coffin is number 8. Huh, interesting. I'm not seeing a coffin. Huh. Okay. Bouquet is number 9. Shears, number 10. Whip, number 11. Birds, number 12. Child, number 13. Fox, number 14. Bear, number 15. The bear at the dinner table. I made that up. That's not what it says. Stars, number 16. Stork, number 17. Wonder what that could mean. Dog, number 18. Tower, number 19. Garden, number 20. Mountain, number 21. Pathways, number 22. Mice, number 23. Heart, number 24. Ring, number 25. Book, number 26. Letter, number 27. Man, number 28. Man, number 28. Okay, so I guess if you're using a significator, you choose which man that you want to use. All right, so those are both man, number 28. You just pick one, whichever man you prefer. And then we have woman number 29, which I'm assuming, yes. So there's another woman number 29. All right. So we have a woman of color and a Caucasian woman. So you choose your woman that you want. We have lilies number 30, sun number 31, moon number 32, key number 33, fish number 34, anchor number 35, cross number 36, aura number 37, bat number 38, umbrella number 39, familiar number 40, and seer number 41. And of course it said there's 43 cards, and those are the extra man and woman. So that's what the extra card is. Now, I didn't mention that these are thin to medium weight cardstock, and I'm obviously not going to be able to riffle shuffle them because they're so big. But let's do a shuffle and see which, see how they shuffle first of all, and then we'll pick a card so I can read me. All right. I say these are big. You can spread them all over the table and smoosh them around. That's a good way to do it. And then pick the one that appeals to you. You can do it this way. All right, Spirit, what does the viewer need to think about? What does the viewer need to know or think about right now? What does our viewer need to know or think about right now, please? All right. Well, there's two things. Let me just eeny, meeny, miny, moe. All right, let's see what they both are. We have Rider number 1 and Heart number 24. All right, so we'll see. Let's do Rider first, number 1. I guess there's 2 messages. So, well, let's read them both. All right, so number 1, Rider. Let's see what it says. Can't argue with Spirit. Okay, Rider number 1. Okay, these the keywords are messages, news, information, receiving, something incoming, or an opportunity. Now, I hope this is for me too, because every reading I listen to, everything I look at says I've got an opportunity coming. So I just hope whatever it is, I don't miss it. All right, it says, the Rider evokes feelings of wanderlust and exploration. She is a colorful and curious spirit in the pursuit of fulfillment. She lives on the edge of the ephemeral and embodies the energy of motion and expansion. Her ghostly figure is seen in the card's background, an ever-present spirit drawn to the wild unknown of the worlds within and without. It can be said that the Rider is on the edge of dreaming and waking reality, simultaneously dreaming and experiencing the dream. For some, she will evoke a time of new beginnings and deep exploration of creative desires and musings. Her nomadic spirit is always in the process, carrying something into life from the liquid substance of the creative unknown into the tangible form of reality. The juxtaposition of an industrial bridge in a desert dream reminds us that reality is born from dreams. Manifestations of all kinds are blooming in the periphery of your life, soon to be discovered. The Rider's desert companion, the camel, is a tenacious and resilient creature. He is sure-footed, ready for the long journey, and completely sustained by his inner reserve. By exploring the unknown, you are met with possibilities along the way. You are reminded that endurance can be provided by outside connections and confirmation, but never neglect the rich inner world, for it always provides messages, insights, and nourishment to carry you through the most uncertain times. If you engage with the nomadic spirit of the Rider, you will discover the truth that experience is about perspective. Each moment you traverse in the world of the unknown, you can judge the journey as being lost or being in discovery. Discovery holds the promise of untold treasures and the arrival at a destination. A nomad is always aware that when one journey ends, a new adventure begins. And you know what, folks? That's what I just needed to hear. That when one journey ends, a new adventure begins. Whatever message the Rider has traveled to give you, be ready for change and hold on to the promise that your perspective will shift, your mind will crack open, and your creative adventure will begin. You might find yourself in the process of discovering something, a project, a message, a service. The rider is about discovering and carrying forward information and insight. The piece to the puzzle you've been in search of might appear. You could be led down a completely uncharted path, or even more profound experiences unfold. That is the swift and evolving nature of the rider. Bewilderment can ensue in the realm of the rider. If you are confused, acknowledge your not knowing. Lean into uncertainty. You will find an oasis in the arid desert. Or you can find the entrance across the bridge to liberation. Ask yourself, what am I delivering in my life right now? Delivery is everything when trying to cultivate understanding and connection. Affirmations are powerful intentions that deliver messages to your higher self, the world, and the universe. Consciously or unconsciously, you are always broadcasting signals and messages. The rider reminds you to acknowledge and explore all the nuances on your inward journey out. Evaluate how your affirmations are shaping your current experience. Okay, so that is what is up with the rider, and there is the woman in the background, the industrial bridge, and of course the camel. All right, very interesting. Now I'm curious about heart, number 24. If you don't want to listen to this part, I love you. I hope to see you next time. I'm curious, though I have to read it. Okay, maybe it's not so long. Oh, it's long. Let's just do this. Heart number 24. The keywords are love, empathy, emotions, compassion, sweetness, affection, and attachments. An electric red heart glows with vitality. Busy bees tend to inner alchemy of making honey the sweetness of life. The bees represent the sweetness of life at the center of your being. The heart is a sacred, fragile hive housed at the center of your being. Filled with the sticky, sweet honey of life, it pulses, moves, and pumps your being full of vitality, strength, and sustenance. The heart holds your essence, the innate magic that is yours to use as you see fit. The glowing heart is a gentle reminder that we are lights in the universe, growing, thriving, giving, taking, and evolving. Each thing you give your heart to takes a little piece of your divine sweetness. If you give your heart to something that empowers you, a synthesis happens where you glow brighter, become more expansive, and activate your innate magnetism to draw more good. If you give your heart to something that robs you of vitality, your light dims. You find yourself depleted, ailing from misalignment, and draining attachment. The heart can thrive on passion and grace, or wither and die from pain and disappointment. What are you giving your heart to? Wow, that's big. It goes on. I'm going to end that there. But I think that is a good question. What are you giving your heart to? All right, folks. I hope you enjoyed this video. This is my review of the Lunar Nomad Oracle. 43 cards to unlock your creativity and awaken your intuition by Shaheen Miro. Published by, what did I say? It was Weiser Books, W-E-I-S-E-R Books, in 2018. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. It's completely free for you, and it helps me out a whole lot. I want to thank you for being with me. I appreciate you more than you'll ever know. I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever it is where you are, and I hope to see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.